Okay, so YouTube is acting up right now for I have no clue why actually. So I'm gonna try something else. Let's see if it works. Hope so, because I've been doing these videos like 4 times over now. My last try. Let's hope it works. So last week I was actually supposed to do Beautiful Darkness, but I went to the movies and saw Beautiful Creatures. So I just did that. My reviews on my channel, you can go check it out. Actually, please go check it out. My opinion, it ended up pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna do actually two books today because I need to do both of these because I'm running kind of late because I'm already finishing another book that I really want to do a review on. So, Beautiful Darkness. To be sincere and honest, I don't remember all the book I read a while ago. Well, 3 weeks for me is a while, not for most people, but still. But I remember the main key points and my reaction to it mostly, so I'm just going to that. A lot of shockers. Book is better than the first one, even though it's still not the best book ever. So better than the first one. Okay, getting there. We're getting to my liking point. I like shockers in books, like moments that leave you like, oh my god, did that just happen? I love those moments. And there's a few in here, not as much as I'd like, but they're definitely more than Beautiful Creatures, because in Beautiful Creatures, mostly expecting everything. It was sort of predictable. But now there's a lot more shockers in it. It's getting better. Like, this is one of the few series that the second book is better. And I hope it keeps going because it's still not the best book ever, so probably Beautiful Redemption would be awesome if it keeps going on a scale, you know? So, getting there, there's a lot of shockers, well, a few. Like, some have to do with Riley, some have to do with Link, Macon, Lila, aka Ethan's mother. There's a lot of stuff going on. I like fast-paced books that, like, you can't put down. This wasn't exactly one of them, but I still wanted to keep reading. It wasn't like, oh my god, if I don't finish this tonight, I'm gonna die. It wasn't that kind of book, but it grabbed my attention a little bit better than the first one. I just felt like reading it because like it's getting there, it's getting better. Like I said, few shockers. Let's talk about one of them, the one that like shocked me the most. Well, not the most, second the most, because the one that shocked me the most, I want to kind of keep it a secret so I can make you read the book. So that second shocked me the most is the fact that Riley loses her little siren powers. A siren with no tail. Siren with no powers. Aww. Poor her. I feel so bad. Sort of. Sort of. So the Link and Riley story, love line, it attracts me more than the actual book. I love love stories. Love stories. That's okay. Never mind. So I love little plot lines that go along with the book, not necessarily the actual book, mostly. Because like in Alec Condi's books, I actually enjoyed more the Xander love story in the last book than the actual Kai and Kasha love story. So that's how it is in here. I enjoyed the Riley and Link love story better than the actual main love story between Ethan and Lena. So that's what grabbed my attention, that she loses her powers, she becomes immortal, so she and Link could finally be together until the end of the book when we find out that Link was bitten by a few incubuses and is becoming one, so there goes that love story, maybe. I mean, they're probably still gonna try to fight for a child and all that, but I don't know. Actually, I do know because I read the next book, so let's just sum this up. Book better than the first one. You should go read it if you like sci-fi stuff and like witches and all that. So you could go read it. Now I'll be back in a few seconds for the next one. I'm back. Okay, now let's get on to Beautiful Chaos. Beautiful Chaos, okay. So this I read a little bit after Beautiful Darkness. I remember some of the key point. I remember more actually. So just like Lena's back, Macon's back, and everything. Oh my god, I just spoiled it. No. Okay. Don't mind me. Spoilers, okay? So everything's chaotic in this book, a lot of stuff going on, so it's more fast paced, better, and it's better than Beautiful Darkness actually, so the books are like going on a scale right now. So Beautiful Redemption should be awesome, hopefully. More more little storylines that I really enjoy to like look into. It, like I said, usually I don't like the main storyline. I usually like mostly the little storylines that nobody pays attention to, the little cheesy ones and everything. So Link is becoming an incubus, which is one of the little plot lines to him. He's also trying to date Riley at the same time, who's now immortal, which is another little storyline. So everything that makes up the book, it's good. More fast-paced, more action in it, which I love. I love action. Like I love action movies too. I love when stuff keep happening and the characters just can't catch a breath. Because like my life is really boring. Like I have nothing to do all day except homework. So going to books and movies that are fast-paced and a lot of stuff going on just to me puts me in a sort of trance and a dream. And all that. So there's like in this book there's some little cruelty going on. It like tells about how Seraphine tried. She burned down the house with Lena in it and her father. So there's a bit of cruelty there. Then somebody else dies, then somebody else maybe dies. We don't actually know if they live or not. So quite a few deaths and cruelty in this book. So I'm just gonna say a little quote from my English class. I have this awesome, amazing English teacher. She's like a New Yorker, so she has like her different way of doing everything. She's amazing. So like once we're like reading The Telltale Heart, so she's saying about how the author must be just sick for thinking of what he wrote about the narrator killing the old man just because of his vulture eye, and about how he cut up the corpse and everything. So my teacher said that the person who wrote that must be really sick. I'm not saying the authors are sick, because in every book there's a list of death mostly. Like Nicholas Sparks, they always include a death, pretty much, mostly, even if it happened before the book, after the book, or during the book. But this one just seems a bit more cruel by the fact that mother tried to kill her kid and killed her husband. Then Lena actually tries to kill Seraphine and succeeds. So a bit cruelty there. That just reminds me of the story that me and my friends tried to write. There are 3 different storylines. At the end they'd meet somewhere. So my other friends had like little normal stories. They're like CIA agents or like heiress or whatever. And then there was me, my character, what's her name? Whatever her name was. Her parents got murdered and she got revenge on the person that murdered them by bathing them in sulfuric acid. So when the teacher was telling us how the authors must be sick for thinking of that, I was just sitting there thinking, what would she think of me if she read my story? So that's what I kind of think of here, because like parents trying to kill their kids and their kids killing their parents, that's just a bit too much for me. Like I watch a lot of CSI and everything, but those things always like get to me. Like, how can family do that to family? Mostly, like, okay, you might not like your family, like some people don't, but it doesn't mean you have to kill them. You can just live with it. Their family, you still love them even though you also don't like them that much. So that to me was just a bit creepy. But the book, like I said, more action, getting better and better. So I just waiting to buy Beautiful Redemption to see how it goes. So probably tomorrow or Friday maybe, I'm gonna do the review for Perfect Scoundrels by Ally Carter. I'm like 3/4 or 4/5 through the book, so I'm almost done. So it's possible that most likely I'll do it tomorrow if I have time. And I was wanted to talk a bit about the Mortal Instruments. That's the first review I did, City of Bones. Yeah, City of Bones. I just did that because I wasn't currently reading a book and I love that book just so much. And I saved by doing a review for it, so I just wanted to let my opinions known. It wasn't the best video because I didn't really know exactly how to vlog. That was my first video. If you can watch them all, you'll see I'm getting better and better. And all that. I'm probably gonna go through the Mortal Instrument series through all of it, but slowly, because I'm gonna probably read them like during vacation and all that when I have most time. And I'm not pressured by the school to get a certain amount of points even though I succeeded. We do this AR thing where you take tests on books that you read and get points and then prizes and whatever. So that's what got me reading last year, but now I'm just in love with books and everything. So I'm probably gonna read them during vacations and like free time when I run out of the books, new books to read and all that. So it's gonna take a while for me to get through them. I'm gonna try to get through the Infernal Devices before Clockwork Princess comes out, which is a short amount of time, but I have a lot of time on my hands, so I'll probably have them up next week or the week after because the book comes out on the 16th, I believe. So I'm gonna try to get through them. And also, I'm gonna probably do a video about Magnus because MTV just released a video of Godfrey Gao as Magnus, and it's exactly what I imagined. I mean, the first book, when I didn't know that they end up together, I just thought that he was a little stocky, fatty warlock. That's how I imagined warlocks, even though the description was right there. I just have my own imagination and everything, so I just imagined little short and fat with a robe and everything. But after I read the books, that's what I imagined him exactly like Godfrey. And I'm super happy that they kept an Asian to play Magnus. So I'm gonna do my reaction to that. It's probably gonna be longer than this because it was amazing. And let's hope this works. See ya.